running this place, and my landlady as well. She was good at her job and was very caring to her tenants. She never became nosy or delved in her tenants' lives. She always had a smile with her hellos. She had the knack to pick out good, clean, and honest people like me. All I know is that she invited me into her space and we got along very well. You don't think I never told her I appreciated her and that place because I did often. While my fellow tenants referred that place as Melrose, I called that apartment and the residences the Barbary Lane from Tales of the City / Seattle style. Downtown living with the vibe it offers was the scene for me. Just a second. One day, while I was out shopping, I ran into Bill Nye, the science guy. He lived in Seattle and was just another merry person mixed in the crowd. We had one thing in common, and that was science. Though different in nature, many of the terms are the same. So, to no surprise, I kept up the small talk that we engaged in. When I met him, he was very pleasant, enjoyable, and easy to speak with. You know that I had to get his autograph. When I see him, I don't consider him an actor, but a celebrity, yes. We said our farewells, and I liked his message of science. I actually lived in the exact same suite studio before and after attending college. Was it luck or fate that brought me back here? The lady who moved in when I moved out the first time moved out so I could had so I had impeccable timing. I am so sorry to reestablish myself back to my previous times. The landlady had no problem in getting me back. Most of the residents were still there, so I felt like I never left, and it truly felt like home. Both times. I still miss that place think of the fond memories I created there. I can't thank that landlady enough for seeing me in the right and honest way. Just to let you know, the Hill has many flakes, users, thieves, and other dishonest qualities, but really only a few. I was very lucky to have made astounding connections. We've always had each other's back. This would be a great time to tell my friends that I still have your back, always. Weird science, oingo boingo, and my tip, shampoo, rinse, repeat. I need to get some water, be right back. I call this my secret hiding place with benefits. It was my center of everything that was in my current world at that current, excuse me, um, at that current time. The coffee houses and bars were all a couple of staggering blocks away. I had one true word for defining my zigzagging: convenience. What I'm trying to say is that everything, and I mean everything, was easily accessible. This is how I viewed a one night stand. I think of them as a buffet dinner with the three D's: dish up, devour, and dispose. It's not at all complicated. It's rather simply put. Here's the weekend nightly stumble included: hit the hot knife, bong, or pipe. I can't forget the original sin, the joint, but these are great on the go. Stop by the Rosebud on Pike for a pre-bar wake-me-up latte. Next, I'd walk across the street to the old art place on Pine, which looked rustic in nature. After a couple of vodka cranberry cocktails, my friends and I would be ready to go shake all in the hopes to make it. So I'm saying that dancing the night away, all the while hoping to share the night with someone. Well, that's what every young hormonal man does. And siding with nature, there's no stopping it. Back then, I had more than enough of shaking and making. I might as well add baking. Today, I've lost the knack and interest on two of them, but I refuse to give up the latter. Do you know what I got out of that particular time? Fun, friends, and self-acceptance. I'm sure I got much more, but I think those were the top three. How convenient that I was able to stay out a bit later and sleep in to the last minute, all because my work was a quick hop, skip, and a jump away. I love my watch work and blending in with it all the hoopla of the business environment. Everything in my current world fell into place perfectly. It was easy to connect with each one of my friends when going out bar hopping or just to meet up and hang with them, since most of them lived on the hill. Seattle had numerous bars, and for me, going out included the following: Neighbors, the popular dance club, Our Place, the old Our Place, the video bar, and I can't forget the Cuff or Eagle for the naughty feel of the for that naughty feel of the leather crowd. Tisk tisk. Before stumbling home after drinking, the Rosebud was the perfect place for the weekend drunk to stagger into for a sobering espresso. After slurring down my latte, I then toddled on home. Sometimes I would trip, weave, or hit a wall, but I finally ended up there. All of it was a walk away from each other, and how perfect for the gay on the go. Doesn't that sound familiar? I think this was a trend for me, and I have to say that this was my very favorite apartment of all time. Center of the universe, Axwell. My question, have you found the center of your universe, or are you still looking for it? I actually feel it right this very moment.